Greetings, it is I, the Dalek Emperor. Welcome to another Dalekcast. Our first question comes from, did the Doctor destroy Skaro during the Renegade Dalek War? No, he destroyed Skaro's son, which he managed to rectify by creating a backup son. How's that's from Dillian Sonsberger. Abu Baker Matala 3253 says, how has the Dalek Empire been faring recently? It has been doing well. We have been conquering most of the galaxy due to the Doctor's absence for some time. We have recently once again reacquired a mechanoid planet, and I think we've recently been waging war against the Skithra recently, from what I remember. We have also reclaimed many cyber-related bases after our successful destruction of the original Cybermen that dwelled on Mondas and Telos. So far, no Cybermen have been discovered as of late. Most of them perished during my genocide of their species currently. Any news relating to the Cybermen have all been null and void at this rate. We are still detecting some factions, but they will all soon be wiped out eventually. We have some questions from someone new, Lord Deraphalis. Lord Realish Motive 5818 saying, awesome, thank you. We have some questions here. Dillian Stolensberger says, react to the afterlife of the incident Transformers Analog Horror. Yes, I will react to that. In fact, I will do so tomorrow. We have a what if video made by Slick Eddie. It's a new one. It's about the Mariana Trench, and I think Abu Baker has something else apparently. Yes, it's a Sonic Q&A thing. Well, I will have a look at that in due time, all in due time. Probably not this video, but I will react to it. Do not worry there. Anyway, yes, I do keep to my promises. We have a lot of videos that we need to discuss and go through. The what if video is part of the playlist. Another, the others are suggested by Jamie Olberding, of course, yes. First is the Mariana Trench one, then the Destination Skaro Davros update video, and the Dalek animation Day the Daleks Reimagined in 2025, made by DevCake Productions. Superman main theme, John Williams, made by viodance. Battlestar Galactica Epic Viper Mark II, no, not Mark II, which one is it? It's 7. Mark 7. Flyby blend animation. When a destroyer rammed into the boat, left the crew in the sea, I presume. Okay, so that's made by Yarnhub. The Battlestar Galactica one is made by Venture Productions. All credit will go to all of these fine individuals. Let's observe it now. Okay, here's the videos themselves. The first is a what if video made by, called What If You Spend 5 Seconds in the Mariana Trench. The one involving Megalodon and many other fishes that dwell within the depths of the abyss. Sperm whale.
It's taking a bit of hit from the pressure, but yeah,
yes.
I think you're cracking.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Prepare to... Oh, God.
Hey all, it's Chase, back to life again.
How did you survive?
With all those moons and planets. But I got something in mind. Today we're doing something new. So I'm somewhere 200 kilometers
I thought I already reacted to this one.
Off the Mariana Islands, and as you can say, it's beautiful, but I'm not here for a tan, although that would be nice. But no, I have a mission to complete. A mission to explore the deepest depths of the ocean. The Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench. Nobody has ever attempted to do it.
I don't know what planet you're coming from, but actually quite a few people have been to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. And back, too.
All right, but has anyone been to the bottom of the Mariana Trench outside their submersible, huh? I thought not. This guy is gonna do it for the first time. Now, before you say I'm crazy, I'm not going there in just my schmexy undergarments.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it.
Yes, can I watch the video,
44.
please? Shut up.
I'll be wearing my super advanced spacesuit, and if my spacesuit can survive space, I think it can survive a little bit of the underwater pressures of the ocean. Rico, how deep are we going?
The Mariana Trench is the deepest place on Earth. Its maximum known depth is 10,184 meters. The trench is crescent-shaped and stretches 2,550 kilometers in length and 69 kilometers in width.
Ooh, that's deep. Well, no going back now. I got my camera set up and everything, so I'm ready. I'd tell you what type of camera I'm using, but no one's approached me for a branded content opportunity. Hashtag no free ads. Okay, let's get down there and see what this Mariana Trench is all about.
Let's do this. Oh shit.
Approximate descent time, 2 hours 30 minutes.
Well, this isn't gonna go
We are at
well.
100 meters, descending into the epipelagic zone.
So far, I'm enjoying this. It's nice, it's bright down here, it's beautiful.
Well, of course, the epipelagic zone is also known as the sunlight zone.
Sunlight zone.
It's still the surface layer of the ocean, so a lot of the sunlight comes through. 90% of all sea life lives in this zone.
90% of what? There's nothing down here. I don't see
90% of the ocean.
Well, you might have scared all the life away with your submersible.
You might have scared them away with your overdramatic
What do you mean,
voice.
overdramatic? My voice is more overdramatic than you could ever believe.
Okay, hey, it's only been 3 minutes in and it already is getting really dark. Really dark. Rico, can we go back? I've actually decided this underwater mission is too isolating, you know? I think I prefer space. Nice, safe, cold, safe space.
You wanted to do
It's a safe space.
Does this have anything to do with your bathophobia?
I am not afraid of baths.
Baths? I think if I'm baths
You know,
are cool.
bathophobia actually isn't the fear of baths. It's the fear of really deep, dark places. You know, I'm not saying I'm comfortable with all these, like, hauntingly cold and eerily silent, extremely, crushingly pressurized depths, but you know, it's just a secret. We can keep between you and me. Okay?
Yeah, I remember. You remember the Titanic?
The submersible is on autopilot,
Yeah,
heading
you
to the
remember the
Challenger
Titan submersible? When that investigated the Titanic, that did not go well, did it?
I could reroute the course if you want to abandon the mission.
I'm not. Just maybe some encouragement would be nice, Rico, okay? Have a heart.
I don't have a heart.
Of course you don't. Well, then download one. It's just water. Okay.
This is gonna go.
Hold on. I just gotta reboot these lights. I'm just gonna somebody turn this off.
Oh, what's
Proximity
happening?
alert.
Sperm whale!
I'm not ready to die this early in this video!
Running the system check. System check complete. You are not dying.
Yeah, I knew that.
Your elevated heartbeat and shortness of breath indicate increased anxiety levels.
Yeah, I knew I was fine. I was just, I was caught by, surprise. You know, it's a big whale. Okay. Pull yourself together, Chase. It's just a little deep, dark water. That's nothing to be afraid of.
You'll find there's more than deep dark water that
Guys,
will
you won't believe it.
destroy you.
Something just attacked my submersible. I'm not scared, though.
The submersible has endured an encounter with a sperm whale.
No, I read about sperm whales. They hunt squid, not submersibles.
That is correct. However, sperm whales use echolocation
Correct.
for hunting, and it appears the submersible's sonar system has interfered with a sperm whale's echolocation pulse.
Great, now I just gotta cross messing around with a giant animal off my bucket list. Dope.
Very much so.
Rico, tell me I'm still on course.
Negative. The whale encounter has resulted in a course deviation of 12.5 degrees. Recommend recalibration of navigation parameters to correct course.
Ah, great. Now it's gonna take me even longer to get down there. This video's ruined. Please don't click off.
Course correction in progress.
Well, we are in the abyss now.
Oh, hey, this is a scenic route. Whoa, those jellyfish are glowing.
They are glowing. Yes.
Stock your lap.
ads.
Explore.
Interesting.
Hey, this isn't so bad. It doesn't even feel like it's, a deep, dark, crushing silence of the dark ocean. It's not so bad.
Some jellyfish produce light through a chemical reaction within their bodies. This is called bioluminescence.
Of course I know what bioluminescence is, Rico, okay? Stop ruining the moment.
Yes, bioluminescence. It causes the creatures to glow.
Approaching the depth of 2,000 meters. Elapsed mission time, 32.2
You know, in those,
minutes.
like, certain theme parks, they have this, thing that makes your clothes and that glow. That's bioluminescence. Ultraviolet radiation and ultraviolet light kind of makes most things, like purple things, well, a lot of clothes that have like reflective light make it go all bright, and that like in certain, like, theatre shows or things like that. You know, in Moana, they did a pretty clever thing. It was like, showing, like, making the white, stuff and the green colours go, like, very bright and that sort of bioluminescences.
It's gonna be almost 2 hours before we get to Challenger
ultraviolet.
Deep. Feels good, you know? The deeper I go, the less chance of another whale strike. Freaking whales.
Squid.
Did you see that? Is that a megalodon?
Megalodons have been extinct for 3.6 million years. My systems have picked up a giant squid.
Ah, you know what? That's good. I don't think this sub could take a hit from a prehistoric.
Yeah, how about now?
It was the giant squid, and you're lucky it didn't hit you. These guys are attracted to light, so your submersible is like a beacon to them. Giant squid are about 13 meters in length and can strike a submersible with their tentacles. This won't damage it, but it would be unpleasant.
The colossal squid are pretty big as well.
Oh, look! It's another bioluminescent thing right in front of us. God, that is
an
ugly.
anglerfish.
This is anglerfish. My data suggests it uses bioluminescence to attract prey.
Okay, well. Yuck. Let's get out of its way.
Very much so.
Entering the abyssal zone.
Oh, eerie.
Here we are.
Is that burning? What is that black smoke?
Oh, that's coming from a hydrothermal vent. And it's not smoke, it's mineral particles.
I detect a temperature increase.
Yeah, the water around hydrothermal vents can get as hot as 378 degrees
hardly
Celsius.
everything can survive
Fun
down there.
fact, this still doesn't make the water boil because the pressure at this depth is more than 400 times greater than the pressure at sea level.
Okay, Rico, science time. Let's get closer.
Not recommended. Approaching the hydrothermal vent will cause damage to the submersible from the intense heat and corrosive fluids.
Alright, Rico says we can't get too close to the hydrothermal vent because it'll, like, kill me and stuff. And despite what you guys might think, I don't have a death wish.
Well, apparently the YouTuber who makes these videos does, apparently. On you, apparently, because
Yeah.
you keep dying in every video.
Let's see here.
Shit. This is like going...
Finally, some rocks! I can't tell you how happy I am to see something.
This reminds me of Subnautica. Mainly because, the thingy, the ecological depth zone. Yeah, the ecological dead zone. That one with the ghost leviathans and that. Yeah, this reminds me of that.
You are exiting the abyssal zone and entering the hadal-pelagic zone. The rocks mark the beginning of the trench.
Cool. Let's do this thing. Okay, guys,
Hadal-pelagic.
it's go time. I'm going in to the Mariana Trench. Rico, stats, please.
The temperature has dropped to 2 degrees Celsius. The pressure exceeds the pressure at sea level by 600 times.
That sounds like it's gonna be...
Definitely.
Indeed, under this extreme pressure, your body would experience lung collapse, nitrogen narcosis, decompression sickness, molecular damage, and death.
Oh gosh, almost all of those sound terrible. Well, my camera battery's running low, so I'm gonna turn it off until I get to the Challenger Deep. I don't really expect much to happen for the next couple thousand meters. I might as well check out the What If Explorers Club on Patreon for all that sweet exclusive content.
There we are. It's probably gonna start, the pressure's probably gonna start crushing the submersible.
don't worry about me. I may have overestimated my sub just a bit. It's taken a bit of hit from the pressure, but yeah, I can hear cracking. Everywhere. I guess it's now or never. My mission is to step out into the bottom of the Challenger Deep and last for 5 seconds. And I'm feeling pumped. Yeah. I think this is gonna go really well. Going up.
Oh God.
I don't think he survived this. Well, nothing new. And don't worry about Chase. He always comes back to life for another not-so-death-defying adventure. Where should we send him next?
Scarrow.
How about the closest planet to the sun? Well, that's a story.
Yeah. Send him to Scarrow. Also, I thought I already reacted to this video, but maybe I was wrong. Anyway, destination Scarrow. Devcake Productions made this video, so we'll kind of go to Devcake. Let's have a look at this.
For the last time, I just made you a casing.
Devcake.
There's Davros.
Oh, Davros, I'm so sorry. I just
Devcake.
another Dalek. How are you?
I have not come here to...
Davros, stop capturing YouTubers for your own personal gain. You're not an influencer, Davros. I'm supposed to be the influencer.
Small
We don't need to capture YouTubers for your
I
own...
want to know... Is it ready?
Ready?
Oh, get out of here, Davros.
Yeah? No? Maybe? Depends on what you mean.
Do not play games with me. The Supreme One told me it should be ready by now.
Well, you...
Oh, for goodness sake, Davros. Stop capturing YouTubers for your own personal gain. You're not going to be an influencer by capturing simple YouTubers.
You know those Supreme Daleks, always eager to rush perfection.
Well, given resources.
The Emperor Dalek has several questions relating to that devcake, which I personally agree with. The Supreme Daleks, currently, specifically Nigel, are fools.
Manpower, the time. I was promised it would be ready by now. So I ask again, where is
it?
Davros, please, if you just give me...
Where is it?
I don't have the Parliament!
The Parliament? No, I was talking about my crucible. Where is the crucible?
Crucible, so, crucible.
Where is it?
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's done.
Okay, so, when can we release it?
Wait, Crucible?
Well, we could release it right now.
Oh, damn! No way! You have created the Crucible! No! Incredible! So what did you say about the Supreme Daleks again? I can't remember, but anyway. How dare you insult the Supreme Council, Devcake? You shall indeed be, considered an enemy of the Daleks if you dare threaten my council. Also, the Emperor is by far the most superior of all Daleks. So if you're insulting the Supreme Council, you're insulting me, the Emperor. Excellent, Dalek Khan. As the Supreme Davros, you fool! There I am in all my grandeur. Destination Scaro, Crucible update. Well, I am definitely going to have a look at it. Is that the VR chat thing? Man, I need to play VR chat, cause I have never played VR chat before. Also, 5 years ago I made an animation reinterpreting a scene, so this is a David Alex one. Reimagined apparently. Reinterpreting a scene from David Alex ago, so I decided to remake this other animation. Please enjoy. Interesting.
Whoever is operating the time machine is
Of the Daleks!
All enemies of the Daleks must be
Connect!
destroyed.
Exterminate them! Destroy! Exterminate them! Exterminate them! Exterminate them! Animation, awesome video, brilliant David Alex recreation. Okay, Project Dalek, okay, cool, interesting. Man, I need to see what this Destination Scaru is all about. Interesting video. Our next video is the Superman one made by Viodance. It's a violin recreation. It's a recreation. I think I know exactly why this was made. Nicholas Holt, James Gunn, Dan, David, whatever his name is, Castellanos, or whatever your name is. What's his name again? I can't remember, but yeah, let's see, so nice Supergirl cosplay. Oh, David Corrinsworth, apparently. I got his name completely wrong. Also, wasn't Superman, Supergirl in at the end? I just realised at the end of the Superman movie, wasn't Supergirl drunk and had a dog? That's pretty crazy and weird. And yes, I saw the Superman movie, yes. They definitely knocked it out of the park to reintroduce this theme into the Superman James Gunn movie. Yeah, it's a good decision to bring it back. gonna lie. He's always been better. Batman is 10 times better, but brilliant
You don't need to
song.
search harder for something special.
Brilliant
You just need Etsy.
recreation. Anyway, so we have a
Check out the
snack
app
made
for original
by
finds made by real people to match your...
Galactica. This is made by Venturepictures. Mark 7 Flybo. Okay. Done. Oh, Satellite 5. Yeah, that looked like Satellite 5. Okay, game station. Okay, well, I basically tortured I just realized I just tortured someone. I just tortured someone to run the game station by hooking her up to some kind of thing. Thanks to thing is that they didn't know that they were being overseen by the Daleks. Yes. Yes. I remember that. Yes. I remember the invasion of Satellite 5 and Bad Wolf and capturing Rose, becoming god of all Daleks. Do you remember that? Yes, I had to throw a member berry just to please you viewers. Anyway, when the destroyer rammed...
It's 1 a.m. on the 1st of November 1943, and the USS Bory is hunting for a U-boat in the midst of a terrible storm in the North Atlantic.
Contact 8,000 yards.
A contact appears on the ship's radar. In command is 30-year-old Lieutenant Charles Harris Hutchins. He quickly issues the order to give chase at maximum speed.
Flank speed.
And the USS Bory powers through 15-foot waves. But nearby, around 5 nautical miles away, sits U-405, a Type 7C U-boat under the command of Korvettenkapitän Rolf Heinrich Hopman. The U-boat is surfaced and it's recharging its batteries under the cover of darkness when, deep within the ship, the hydrophone operator hears something. It's the unique telltale sound of propellers churning through the water.
Schnelles Schiff, Peilung 90.
Hopman knows there's no friendly ships in the area. This has to be an American.
Stationen, Alarmtauchgang.
Alarms ricochet through the U-boat, and the 45-man crew urgently prepare to dive below the surface.
Well, they're gonna get crushed.
Back on the USS Bory, Hutchins searches in the darkness for any sign of his enemy. He can't see a thing, but the radar operator continues providing updates. Hutchins orders course corrections in response.
2000, bearing 265.
Until the U-boat vanishes from their radar screens.
Contact has been lost, sir.
The news sends chills down Hutchins' spine. The U-boat has submerged, and that can only mean one thing. The Germans know they're here, and now the two are in a deadly game of cat and mouse.
At speed, and he returns on sonar.
With the submarine submerged, sonar tracking the echoes from a U-boat is their only chance.
Oh!
There's a contact.
Sonar contact 2,000 yards, bearing 170. Turn 170.
Hutchins orders a course to intercept. On board the U-boat, the submariner on the hydrophone listens intently, but it can only hear Bory's general direction. The data isn't precise enough for a counterattack. What he can hear is ever louder propellers and the regular sonar pulse emanating from Boris.
U-boats,
Sie sind sehr nah, Herr Kommandant.
submarine boats.
Hot backboard.
Interesting.
Meanwhile, aboard the USS Bori, the sonar operators track the U-boat, drifting into range.
600 yards. Prepare port launchers for depth charges.
The crew move quickly, left side depth charge racks clattering as they ready the release. Then, the sonar trace shifts abruptly.
Contact has been lost, sir.
Oh,
The U-boat has slipped directly beneath their keel.
500 yards. Now bearing starboard, drawing fast. Full to starboard.
Hutchins orders a hard turn to pursue the target, swinging the rear of the ship towards the submarine to bring the depth charges to bear.
300 yards. Fire!
The charges launch off with loud thunks, flying through the air and splashing into the sea, right by the U-405's nose. The U-boat is rocked by the blasts. The shockwave punches the submarine's bow. Flooding is impossible to stem when the submarine is fully submerged, as the water pressure is too great, so Hoffman is left without any choice.
Auftauchen. Geschütze bemannt.
USS Bori sails past, and our sailors look back at the scene of the explosion. The water's still settling from the blasts when they witness the mighty U-boat burst from under the sea.
Service down our stern. Turn on the searchlight.
well,
Inform
looks
lights
like
where to
they're
point.
done.
Lights come on, and U-405 is immediately clear in the light. Dozens of Germans are pouring out of the hatches, and they rush to man their 20mm guns and open fire. The weapons come alive with loud bangs, sending shells streaking over the waves. The shells slam into the USS Bori's hull and litter the superstructure, sending American sailors diving for cover. On U-405, German sailors brave the heavy wind and waves. The Bori spotlight shines directly on their faces as they fire away with 20mm guns. But they know it's not enough. The German sailors scramble to ready their much more powerful 88mm deck gun. Hutchins knows the danger and acts swiftly.
All guns. Local control. Pointer fire.
The guns open fire.
Oh, shit.
The first salvos fly over the Germans' heads and splash into the water behind. But it doesn't take long for Bori's 20mm cannons to find their mark.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Shells
shit.
crash
Oh,
through the
shit.
U-405's forecastle, devastating the German
damn.
gunners, including those manning the vital 88mm.
Schwere Verluste gemeldet. Deckgeschütze verstärken. Feuer halten.
There's a stream of determined men. They don't last. They fall in droves, sliding into the deep amid the fray. Brave men reach the 88mm and try to aim. But when they look down the sights, they find themselves staring directly at a wall of 4-inch main guns aimed towards them.
Yep.
They're too late. The shells slam directly into the forecastle in a brutal strike. When the smoke clears, U-405's 88mm gun and its valiant crew are gone. Bori continues its wide-about turn while pummeling the enemy without relent. But it's not enough. Hutchins knows conning tower hits will never sink it. He needs to deal a fatal blow.
Ram it.
The helmsman steers the ship towards the target as Hutchins warns the crew.
Stand by for a ram. Stand by for a ram.
All hands brace as the ship barrels down towards the sub at 27 knots. USS Bori crashes directly into the side of U-405, which buckles her bow. Deep inside Bori, Chief Engineer Kenneth Miles Lucas sees torrents of water gushing from the fissures.
Get me the repair team.
Over in U-405, Hopman stumbles to his feet and orders,
Angriff.
See the light and save an average of £240 a year with ID Mobile.
Enamel is
thank
that
you.
protective blanket round your teeth. We've got to keep it strong. Pronamel Active Shield toothpaste gives...
German sailors charge out of the hatches, and a massive firefight breaks out on both decks. Bori's sailors have Tommy guns, pistols and rifles, but the rest fight with whatever they can find. Flare pistols, shell casings, entire misfired shells and even kitchen knives are fair tools in this chaos. The The Germans fight back as best they can, but the Americans have cover and the advantage of elevation. The U-boat's deck grants no cover, and its last defenders don't stand a chance. The U-405, incredibly, is still afloat and functional, but the crew is devastated, and they've lost all their weapons, except the torpedoes.
Volle Fahrt zurück. Hard backboard.
U-405 pulls with all its power in an attempt to slip from Bori's grasp. The Americans watch as the U-405 starts to move underneath them. But not everything is going the Americans' way. Deep in the engine compartment, engineers attempt speedy repairs as the water quickly rises. Lucas and his men continue to work the turbines, battling through the water. The ship moves forward, now laden with hundreds of tons of water filling up its hull. Bori's gunners continue to fire, but they can't strike a final blow.
Prepare torpedoes!
One of USS Bori's triple torpedo mounts stirs to life and aims its payload towards the target.
Fire!
A torpedo blasts out to sea and tears a path towards the enemy, but misses. Hopman is in a terrible position. The ship's managing, but only 15 of his 45-man crew remain. Heinrich orders a Hail Mary.
Wenden. Torpedos klar machen.
On the USS Bori, the men see the U-405 turning around to attack. Hutchins, though, has a plan.
Disable the searchlight.
The light that had been so crucial to land accurate gunfire goes dark. The men aboard the U-405 see the light go out. Hopman's surprised. This is their chance to escape.
Torpedoangriff abbrechen. Hat Steuerbord.
But the USS Bori's radar never lost sight of the submarine, and Hutchins' plan has worked.
Enable the searchlight.
The lights come back on, revealing U-405 immediately in front.
Ram it!
Without hesitation, the helmsman turns towards the submarine, aiming for a direct hit. Hi, I'm David Webb, the narrator of this film and the head of YarnHub. If you think films like this are important and you would like to invest in YarnHub as a video producer and also with our move into gaming, you can now buy shares in our company. Please click the link in the description for the full details on how you can own a piece of our company and share in our future. Hopman sees it coming and orders evasive maneuvers. U-405 makes a nimble turn to sneak past USS Bori's starboard side. But Hutchins won't let it go that easily.
Hard to starboard.
The whole ship trembles as it strains through the maneuver, stern swinging out towards the enemy and bringing depth charges into range.
Fire depth charges!
The canisters fly off the mounts and splash perfectly around the enemy ship. The explosions send U-405 into a tumble. Its hull is now breached beyond repair. There's silence across the water until the Germans fire out flares from their stricken U-boat. It's a signal to surrender. Moments later, 15 survivors and their captain make their way out and board life rafts. USS Bori inches close to the stricken men, seeing what they can do to help in the heaving waves. But a lookout shouts to announce a flare in the distance, shortly followed by an incoming torpedo. They assume it's another German submarine. Hutchins immediately orders Bori to turn the stern towards the incoming torpedo to show a thin profile. But that also sends Bori straight into the German life rafts. The Bori's crew are forced to abandon the German survivors who await rescue. That rescue would never come, and the men of U-405 were all lost to the Atlantic. USS Bori wins the engagement, but is still mortally wounded. The flooding cannot be stopped. Lucas and his men continue operating the engines, even as they have to dive to reach the valves. Eventually, they evacuate through the roof hatch. The crew abandoned ship. Tragically, the sea also claimed 27 of USS Bori's 122 men before rescue ships arrived at the scene. Both Lieutenant Commander Charles Harris Hutchins and Kenneth Miles Lucas survived the war. Hutchins would be awarded the Navy Cross for his actions. Those Japanese are up to something at Midway. What would their perspective look like? Watch this film and find out.
That was fun. I enjoyed that video. Again, my fellow subjects, it's time to end. If you enjoyed this, see you all in the next video then. Farewell! By the way, all credit will go to Yarnhub for making that video. Sorry, I forgot to say. Thanks all for the enjoyable video today.